Hello, I'm going to show you how to use our retirement gap calculator. So first of all, here's how to get your own copy. So what you will have now is a view-only copy. To get a Google Sheet that you can edit, if you click on here and make a copy, you'll have your own. Or you can also download it as a Microsoft Excel doc if you prefer working on those. So the point of this calculator is to get you to understand how much your life costs and what income you might have when you retire, so that you can see if there's a gap between your expenses and your income. So what I do is I've split it up between things like living, healthcare, lifestyle, and other. And I've tried to get you to think about all the lots of different things, all of these things like TV license, groceries, cleaning supplies, so that you can not forget something. Like, the idea is it really gives you a kind of holistic picture of your life. Each of the sections, there might be something that I haven't listed there. So there's an option there to put any costs that are not covered above. And just to mention mortgage or rent, if you expect to be mortgage free when you retire, leave that blank. Although I want you to capture all your expenses now, this is something that is obviously a significant expense. And if you plan to be mortgage free, as I say, when you retire, you don't need to put anything here. But if you imagine that you will have a mortgage or you will be paying rent when you retire, do put that in. Now, with all of them, if you put your monthly cost in, as you can see, automatically works out your annual cost for you. So it just gives you a kind of a broader picture. So fill in all of these here. So those are all the expenses, and then we come to income sources. So I want you to think about what you might have in income, and to put, I think actually it's more like, that's a monthly expense. So put in there what you might expect to come in. So think about, you've got a UK state pension, just go and have a look and see what that currently is, to put that in there. It's just, I think it's about 11,900 a year if it's full state pension. Any workplace pensions, if you've got savings, how much you might withdraw from that monthly. If you rent out, if you own a property, you rent out. If you're planning on working as well. And then any other income. And then what you will see here is it will total up your expenses and your income and show you the gap or not. So as you can see, it's a positive number that actually you're going to have a surplus of £900 a month. But let's say, you did that. If your expenses are greater than your income, it will show you what the gap is. Now, the idea behind this is not to scare you, but to get you to understand how far you may be right now, so that you can make decisions about things you might want to cut down in here, because you can play around with it and go, well, actually, I thought I was going to be a member of an expensive gym, but if I join like my local gym, then I can reduce it. So it gets you to start thinking about what your expenses are and how you might play around with the kind of lifestyle to give you the right income. And it can also help motivate you, if you are not yet at pension age, that you have an opportunity to save into your pension, even if it's a small amount every month, can really help with that. So I hope you find that helpful.